For many, a juvenile detention center may seem like a place of setbacks, but here, many young people are moving forward. The center has become a hub for learning and personal growth. I'm Christina Mondragon, your Lafayette Parish reporter, and that's exactly what one 17-year-old experienced. Now he's leaving with a high school diploma in hand. Community members, family, and teachers of Braxton attended his graduation and spoke highly of his resilience in making sure he donned the cap and gown. According to the Lafayette Parish School System, Braxton is the first high school student to graduate at the detention home. It's part of the criminal system and is a holding facility for detained juveniles who are waiting for further adjunction. Despite now walking across the stage, Braxton is now an alumnus of Lafayette High School, and he tells me that anything is possible, no matter your situation.
If anybody in the facility and you go and get your high school diploma, keep going. Don't stop. Don't wait. Just keep going, keep pushing, keep your mind on it, keep grinding. You're going to hit it eventually.
Braxton also shared with me his hopes for inspiring others and says it's only up from here. I'm Christina Mondragon, your Lafayette Parish reporter for KTC TV3.
Early voting for the December 7th election begins Friday and will continue through November 30th, excluding Sunday, November 24th, Thanksgiving, and Black Friday. Polls will be open from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. The deadline to register has passed, but you can still request an absentee ballot until December 3rd through the Secretary of State's voter portal or at your Registrar of Voters office. There are several runoff races throughout Acadiana. To see what's on the ballot in your parish, head on over to KATC.com.
Pam Bondi is under consideration for Senate approval after Matt Gaetz withdrew his name from consideration. Today, there's a new nominee in Trump's orbit, Pam Bondi for Attorney General. Bondi is a longtime prosecutor serving as Florida's Attorney General and then as a registered foreign agent and a lobbyist. Her past clients include the government of Qatar. She also served on Trump's legal team during his first impeachment trial.
They threw due process, fundamental fairness, and our Constitution out the window in the House proceedings. That's why we're here.
And has been in Trump's inner circle for years.
She's very deceptive. You look and you say, I wonder, is she tough? Oh, she's tough. She's scary tough, but she's fair, right?
Trump, in his announcement, praised Bondi as a smart and tough America First fighter. She's expected to face questions on Capitol Hill about that work as a lobbyist and foreign agent. Lobbying for support on Capitol Hill this week, Pete Hegseth, Trump's pick for defense secretary. Some senators have criticized Hegseth's lack of government experience, past comments about women in the military, and most recently, an allegation of sexual assault from 2017. In the 2017 police report, a woman told authorities Hegseth cornered her in a hotel room, took her phone, and blocked the door with his body. She said he sexually assaulted her and that she remembered saying no a lot. Hegseth denies the allegations, saying the encounter was consensual. According to the report, police recommended the case be forwarded to the local district attorney, but ultimately, no charges were filed.
The matter was fully investigated, and I was completely cleared, and that's where I'm going to leave it.
Hegseth's attorney said he later paid a settlement to the woman to keep her from going public with the allegations because he feared they would hurt his career as a television anchor. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
President-elect Donald Trump's sentencing in the hush money trial has been delayed. A New York judge canceled the hearing scheduled for Tuesday, November 26th. Trump's team now has until Monday, December 2nd, to file a motion seeking to drop the charges. We'll take a look at the top consumer stories across the country, including the latest on mortgage rates and if they will continue to rise.
Bye.
Good afternoon, Acadiana. Welcome back. We still got some nice temperatures here ongoing in Lafayette. We're sitting at 60 degrees with those wind speeds staying pretty light up to 6 miles per hour out of the west-northwest. And we'll still continue with colder temperatures ahead for tonight going into early Saturday. So let's take it over to the green screen in just a moment. Let's get back to this drone shot. Sunny skies across the board here in Lafayette. And we'll continue with these beautiful sunny skies over the next couple of days this week. weekend. So cloud coverage at a minimum, and temperatures, though, will be warming up a bunch coming up for Saturday, but we'll mostly in the 60s today. We'll be closer to the low 70s ahead for Saturday. So now our temperatures here in Lafayette, 60 degrees with clear skies, and we are expecting warmer temperatures ahead tomorrow. But let's dig more into frost and freeze alerts here tonight. Only for a few parishes of Louisiana further north into our area. That will be in effect later tonight and continue until 8 a.m. And check out Mississippi. They are dealing with freeze warnings here coming up for tonight. So those temperatures at or below freezing, which is 32 degrees. Now let's go with our inland parishes, mostly in the mid to upper 30s here coming up. 36 in Alexandria, 35 in Bunkie, 36 in Ville Platte, and closer to Interstate 10 there, upper 30s to low 40s. So just a couple degrees difference, but we won't be close to the freezing temperature of 32. And temperature is even higher for our coastal parishes to the mid and upper 40s here coming up tonight. But luckily for Saturday night, we'll be a little bit warmer there in the 40s across the board here in Louisiana, with our coastal parishes closer to the low 50s. Now for tomorrow afternoon, a lot warmer than it was today. We'll be closer to the low 70s, especially here in Acadiana, at least 68 for Lafayette, Crowley, and Abbeville here tomorrow. So we don't have that dry air in place too much. That stays further south into the Gulf of Mexico. We'll actually start to see those wind speeds shift out of the south, and we'll have that moisture here back again Sunday and Monday, back in the 60s. And with that first cold front on Tuesday, we'll see a dip in those dew points, but after that, they'll be back up again ahead of that second cold front on Thanksgiving, where that cold front will actually bring us those cooler and drier conditions for the rest of the week. Now, as far as those rain chances, pretty low coming up this week. Tuesday, we got about 30% chance for showers with the main rainfall. That'll be on Thursday, up to 40% for showers and thunderstorms mixed in. And right now, the timing is mostly in the afternoon. So if you are traveling for the holiday, you most likely will have to carry that umbrella. But as we get closer to Thanksgiving, we'll get better parameter on the timing there. But as far as those temperatures coming up, it will be on the warm and humid side, most in the 70s. So a big difference from temperatures today and for next week. Now tonight, still be on the cold side there with not a cloud in sight, but it'll still be pretty chilly. So if you haven't already turned the heater on, you will most likely need to do that for tonight with those temperatures here in the upper 30s to low 40s across Acadiana. But luckily, we'll start to warm up very nice ahead for tomorrow in the upper 60s. So it'll be another sunny day tomorrow, and I like to call it sunny Saturday ahead with light wind speeds up to 10 miles per hour. So let's break down that 10-day forecast. We got cold morning temperatures tonight, warming up into the upper 60s Saturday, upper 70s by Sunday, and 80s are back again. The forecast ahead for Monday, high of 81, but that'll be the warmest day out of this 10-day forecast. After that, we'll see those temperatures back in the 70s, and check out the highs topping out Thursday, high of 77, but by Friday afternoon, high of 60 degrees. Stay tuned. We'll have another look at this 10-day forecast coming up.
Texas school board members are voting today on a controversial classroom curriculum that may have been influenced by a Louisiana classroom requirement. We'll tell you about the curriculum and more.
Don't expect mortgage rates to drop anytime soon. Economists estimate rates will remain above 6% for at least another 2 years. This is according to Freddie Mac. The average rate on a 30-year mortgage was 6.84 this week. Rates have increased in 7 of the last 8 weeks. Retailer TJ Maxx says it thinks President-elect Donald Trump's plans for tariffs will be helpful. Tariffs place a tax on imported goods designed to protect domestic manufacturers. Companies typically pass that extra cost on to consumers in the form of higher prices, but TJ Maxx says that it only imports a small, undisclosed percentage of its merchandise from overseas. Much of its product is brought directly from brands after they've been imported. Those items are typically canceled or overproduced. This week, Walmart and Lowe's said that they may have to raise prices if Trump's tariffs take effect. One prestigious school is eliminating tuition for some undergrads. The Massachusetts Institute of Technologies, MIT, is offering free tuition to undergraduate students whose families earn less than $200,000 a year. For those earning less than $100,000 per year, MIT will also cover other costs like housing, dining fees, and costs for books and personal expenses. This starts in the 2025-2026 academic year.
As millions of Americans are getting ready for their Thanksgiving meal, health officials are issuing another recall for a possible ingredient that could end up on the menu. More than 167,000 pounds of ground beef products have been recalled because of possible E. coli contamination. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service announced a recall on Wednesday. It includes fresh and frozen ground beef products produced by Wolverine Packing Company in Detroit. The products were shipped to restaurants across the country. Last week, food safety officials were notified by the Minnesota Department of Agriculture of a group of ill persons who had reported that they had consumed ground beef. Officials eventually found a link to the manufacturing plant. The recall is the latest involving E. coli. Last week, a California farm issued a recall on organic carrots. And recently, an outbreak linked to onions served at McDonald's caused over 30 hospitalizations and 1 death.
We produce a lot of food, and so with the more food we produce, the more risk you have that external organisms like bacteria and other types of things will get into the supply.
Because of that risk, it's important to know the symptoms and what to do if you might be infected.
Specifically with E. coli, we worry about any GI symptoms, diarrhea or nausea, potentially even dehydration. And so we advise folks to seek health care if they don't feel well. If you've had that product and you start to experience those symptoms, or you have a fever, for example, we would encourage you to go seek your healthcare provider or an urgent care facility, and they can do a further assessment of you.
For the fiscal year that ended in September, the USDA issued 179 Class 1 recalls. That's the most serious category. That was up from 2023, but fewer Class 1 recalls than the agency had in 2022. For this most recent recall, you can see all the products on the USDA website. The agency also has tips on how to avoid consuming these bacteria in your food. For starters, when it comes to raw meat, being sure to wash your hands. The CDC recommends scrubbing your hands with water and soap for at least 20 seconds to remove the germs. And when it comes to cooked meat, being sure that it's cooked through 160 degrees Fahrenheit and using a food thermometer to check that temperature. Katie Tubman, Scripps News, Washington.
Listen up, parents and high school seniors. The free application for federal student aid is finally open. This year's online FAFSA form